Hello and welcome to this little video. I want to introduce you the new features of the XL3 sound insulation measurement function, which is first of all the import of already measured measurements into the active partition, which you are measuring currently. You can import the receiving room or the sending room measurements or both. And the second one is the possibility of resuming a partition after you finished it, which gives you the flexibility of doing things in between, measure different partitions in between, and organize your measurements however you want. To demonstrate the feature, I created a little scenario, which is a hotel containing some rooms in, for example, room 1, room 2 and room 3. They are connected to each other through a wall, in our case called partition. The room 2 we use as a receiving room, and room 1 and room 3 we use as sending rooms. I already prepared the partition R1 to R2 by already measuring the background noise and the reverberation time in the receiving room, and the L1 measurements on the two speaker positions in the sending room R1. The next step is then to finish this partition without measuring the L2 measurements, and resume that later on. Afterwards I will create a new partition R3 to R2 where I will import the receiving room measurements and then measure the two speaker positions and the L1 of the two speaker positions and the L2 of these two speaker positions, and then finish this partition, and afterwards resuming this partition by measuring L2. So you can see how resuming and importing works. So now let's come to the measurement device. Here you can see the already prepared partition, which is R1, R2, and inside the partition you see we have the B2 measurement, we have the L1 measurements, and we have the T2 measurement containing different microphone positions and the reports. The same for the L2, the L1 measurements, and the T2 measurement also has two positions and the reports in there. Yeah. The same you can see here in the user interface. We have the L1 measurements and the B2 and the T2 measurements with the number of microphone positions. So now let's start with the workflow. I will end this partition without measuring L2, so we can't see any measurements here or any results here. Yeah, let's end this and start a new partition. I will call it R3 to R2. Yeah, and as you see now, it's completely empty. We don't have any measurements anymore. It's a plain partition. So, and as you know, it has the same receiving room as the first partition. So we import the measurements from R2 and from the first partition, and here we have the question whether we want just to import B2 or just to import T2. I will take the option that we import both of it. Yeah, and as you see here, now we have the B2 and the T2 measurement imported, and you see here the B2 measurement here is already there. We can go to the walk through the different measurements, the different microphone positions, and if you have a precise watch, then you see it changing here. Yeah, we also have T2 already imported. Then you see the results of the T2 measurement here, and yeah, they are already imported. Yeah, let's see, in our hotel now we have you see the partitions here, the R3, R2 partition, and as you see, we already have now the folders of the B2 and the T2 measurements. They have the same structure as in the measurement where you imported from. They are copied directly on the SD card. So they have just another name, the naming convention changed to the current partition, but the measurements are copied. The measurements are copied from here to here directly and imported. So you also could say, I want to resume this measurement, I want to add some measurement now. It's possible. It works like you can measure T2 or the background noise. You can add some measurements to this. But if you import and there are already measurements, there is already a B2 measurement, it will be overwritten by the measurement that you import. Okay. So as I told you, I will now measure the L1 measurement, and I will do this quickly just by pressing start, and to be fast, press stop again, add this measurement, and having a second measurement position, start and stop it and add it to the measurement, and we will do the same for L2. Start a measurement and stop it, and then add it to the measurement position of to a microphone position. Okay, do it again, stop it. Okay, so as you see, we have two microphone positions here, the same we have in the L1 measurement. So, and then we can measure the L2 measurement, and for the L2 measurement we have normally a little bit lower level because of the damping, and now we measure the L2 measurement, the first measurement position, L2 1, start the measurement, stop it, and okay, and next measurement started, Okay. And now when we have a look at the results, we can already see that we have a result here, but still the warning that the L22 measurement is missing. We can do this quickly. Start the measurement and stop it and say OK. And yeah, just for fun, another measurement position. Stop it. OK. And then let's see the results here, which is the DN. And as you see, we don't have a warning anymore. Everything is good. We can see the graphs and the results. Okay. So the import of the measurement of the source room works the same. The difference is just you can just import L1. In the receiving room you have B2 and T2. Okay, so far we are finished with the import feature. We can end this project now. Okay, and then let's resume the partition I prepared, the R1 to R2 partition. We do this by opening the Measurement Explorer, and then you see here a list. In this list, this is the logo for the sound insulation, and this little logo here tells you that the measurement is resumable. Normally all closed sound insulation measurements are resumable, and measurement series are resumable. There you will see this icon here. Okay, so let's resume the R2, R1, R1, R2 measurement. I resume this. Okay. And as you see now, we don't have the L2 measurements so far. We have the warning here. And so let's do the L2 measurements. And okay, start. And yeah, edit, another measurement position, start, press stop, and okay. So the second speaker position, start and stop and okay. Yeah, that's it more or less. As you see now, we have also a result here. We have the D and DNT, and yeah, the R prime and stuff, which is related to this standard. We can end the project now, and that's it, more or less. Thank you for watching, and if you have questions, please call us.